Hello and welcome everybody to today's video. Today we're going to be going over some of the modified blasters, accessories, as well as some custom-made ammunition types for some of these blasters. So we'll start out from the lowest capacity blaster all the way to the highest capacity blasters, which there isn't too terribly many of. And just so you know, this is obviously going to be a bulk sort of review of these blasters and such. So first off here we have the Glowshot. It is obviously just a Glowshot that has its air restrictor and dart post removed. However, I've also added a cup at the end of this, which is actually the plunger tube for an Apollo. Primes just like any other Glowshot, still glows. However, the unique thing about this is that because of the way that the cup is, it cannot use some of the larger ammunition types out there, like the Mega Dart, the Demolisher Missile, and the 9-inch arrow, to name a few. Which is why I have custom made a sort of flare, I guess, for this thing. Which doesn't come out 100% of the time. I'm going to need to sand that down a little bit to make sure that it's slides out a bit more freely. Now up next we have a Mega Big Shot. The only visual difference here is, of course, the gigantic muzzle brake at the end of this, and that's the only thing that I have put onto this. I have not taken out the air restrictor or dart post in this thing because it works just fine for me, personally. You take a Mega Dart, you load it in using your pinky as a ramrod or using an actual ramrod. However, I found out that the muzzle brake on this thing is actually large enough to fit an Ultima Ratio dart, which is the dart for the gigantic anti-material or anti-tank rifle sort of thing that I've been designing, which is here on the channel. It does catch the ammo, but not always. Next up, we have a Retaliator. It looks just like any other Retaliator. I have only removed the locks for this blaster. However, that's not the thing that is the most exciting. What is the most exciting is the accessory that I have created for it. This thing here, which is literally just a Tek Taget Eliminator plunger tube, but you can put it into the end of any end strike barrel attachment point, so that way you can launch a Mega Dart while using an Elite Dart to propel it. That time it copy ammo. And it's just a very simple friction fit, and it holds in there very tightly. And finally, we have here a Modulus. As you can very clearly see, the carry handle, as well as the muzzle attachment point and the front sight block has been removed. In addition to that, you can also take out the barrel. And I have also cut a ginormous hole in the top of the jam door, so that way, when you have a magazine loaded in here, or when I have a magazine loaded in here, I can take these Steyr Mannlicher enbloc clips and load them up, only having 5 rounds in said clips, and load up the magazine within the blaster without removing the magazine from the blaster to reload 5 rounds like that. The magazine that I, of course, just inserted into the blaster only holds 5 rounds. However, I cut down the follower so that way it could potentially hold 6, but it doesn't want to. Aside from that, of course, and the other accessories that I've created is this little scope built from the Han Solo blaster pistol scope, and the mount for a recon that I painted gold for some reason, and a bayonet built using the Swift Justice and the mount from a Retaliator grip. Both attach very simply and are very difficult to remove. Though if you wanted something with a bayonet that has a sniper scope, sure. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys later.